Yo, what's going on YouTube? How you doing? It's your boy, the Seafood, coming at you with another hot video of Law post ban list. I just want to start off this video by saying I made a lot of misplays during this game. Please don't judge me for it. I'm just trying to, become king of the pirates. And on the road to doing so, we just gonna mess up every now and again. But that's cool, because that's all this game is. Just a little bit of trying to practice, trying to get a little bit better. So that way, whenever we do hit the road, we try and actually get into them big tournaments. We're not gonna be making these errors. But anyway, thank y'all for coming by. Go ahead, hit a like, subscribe, all that good jazz. You know what I mean? Anything to go ahead and help the channel out. We're trying to grow ourselves over here, trying to be positive, trying to go ahead and teach the people in the community how to go ahead and play. But anyway, let's go ahead and get right into this game here. So I do believe he has me go first. I had lost that dice roll and I take the lead in this game. I look at my hand, and honestly, the hand ain't so bad to start off with. It's a very good starting off law hand, but again, I make some critical errors in this game. It just kind of sort of whittles my hand down and kind of sort of forces me to play in a very awkward position. But we're gonna go ahead and start with my opening turn, which is I play the beige, which is a very safe opening style law hand. Only thing I gotta worry about now is the sugar. And even if he did play down the sugar, I don't have to worry about the backswing. But he goes ahead and plays down that 2-cost Tony Chopper, and I'm like, oh man, here comes that 2. So at this point, I'm trying to hope that maybe I get a white bear pirate card, maybe that Vista, so I can pop. But I do not see the Vista. I go 5 to life. He takes. I throw down a Royal Nora Zorro, and misplay number 1 was attacking with that Royal Nora Zorro. I should not have swung with that. For future law players, let you know, I allowed him to have 2 backswings at me. I didn't take any life, and I lost 2 critical cards out of my hand. And y'all about to see, I'm about to discard 2 cards to save this Zorro, 2 cards that I should not have discarded to save that Zorro, because I was really tripping, and I had to allow myself to be placed in this position to where I had to disadvantage myself to save this Zorro. So this goes back to what I was talking about in some of my earlier videos, where it's very important that you very realistically choose when it is that you're going to swing, when you're not going to swing, because then you'll place yourself in situations like what you just seen here, where I had to take a hard negative to save this Zorro, and it wasn't anything about saving that was positive for me. I actually lost 2 critical pieces. I should have let him go. I shouldn't have let those happen. But at any rate, the game continues. We go ahead, continue on, progress through. Just having a good time, just playing. I'm just kind of sort of doing my own thing, trying to get in. I go 2 at the chopper, and he discards, and I'm like, hey yo bro, that's only 4 to 5, and he goes, oh okay, I thought you swing a life. And then I do swing a life, and then I do swing at him and the chopper, and I do swing a life again. He thinks about taking for a hot second. He really kind of sort of debates his options, and he go ahead and decide he's gonna counter out. I go ahead and give him the pass, and it's his turn, and he decides that he's gonna go ahead and swing at my Zorro. I know it's his only swing. I decide to save the Zorro by giving up the blocker. Again, I'm heavily invested in the Zorro, and I shouldn't be. I don't know why I tried so hard to make sure the Zorro was alive. I was just playing really sloppily during this game. And then we're about to get into my very next bad move, which was not swinging with the Zorro. That wasn't my bad move. Swinging so low with the Zorro was bad, and swinging with the law was bad. I really don't know what kind of crack I was smoking during this particular game, because I was not thinking. Like, I was just making moves. I didn't have many cards in my hand to play, so I was just like, all right, so I'm just gonna do this and this. Again, it would have been better for me to have both these laws in the later game, and you're gonna see why, because it would have allowed me to apply so much more pressure if I were to keep these, and to be able to give my life too, because he was starving me out, taking care of my board, and I was playing right into that. That was another problem. I was playing right into him not going for life. That's why I say, I made a lot of errors in this game. I'm glad that I got this footage. I'm glad that I'm able to notice these mistakes. I highly recommend that for your own test purposes, for your own understanding of your own gameplay, you capture yourself as well. Truly, this has been truly helpful for me. An eye-opener to let me see that I need to make sure that I tighten up my own game. And I hope that, by seeing this footage, you'll be able to do so the same, because this really, like I say, it was a very big eye-opener towards me, the moves that I make, the decisions that I make. I ain't gonna test it to be entire anything like that. I'm just gonna say, hey, I just didn't play too well. But at any rate, I'm trying to decide what it is that I want to do here. I go in and I'm trying to think, and what do I want to decrease, what I want to decrease. The choice was simple: the Uda. The UDA was the choice to decrease, and I think this is actually the choice when it is that I do choose to reduce the UDA. I know that later in the game he's gonna drop another UDA, and I choose to reduce the Luffy instead of the UDA, and I'm hard punished for that. And like I say, I was just doing bad play after bad play after bad play. And the reason why I'm bringing this up, the reason why I'm saying this, the reason why I say this, because like this version of the deck is not bad. I'm giving it to my piloting of the deck that made it seem like it couldn't perform as well. But this deck actually still performs ballertastic. It's still very powerful. I played some more games later on. Did pretty good. But anyway, I'm gonna go 7 in his life and try and see if I can get in there and maybe get one of the blockers and a card out of his hand, see what he's got going on. And I did. I was able to go ahead and get the block and a 2K, and I was like, you know what, I'm fine with that. And then I go ahead and drop another blocker law and restand and pass to him. Now again, I should have been a little bit more conservative. I shouldn't have tried to just go so hard. I make a lot of critical errors coming up. Now, these two attacks that he's about to give me really change the game for me. This attack and this draw create such a turnaround in the game, because I believe I drew the Ezo and then I drew a Bonnie. So I'm just like, oh my goodness. Like, if I can just draw a Vista and a Law, I'll be set. That was what I was thinking at the start of my turn. If I can get a Vista and a Law and I reduce that Uta, then it don't matter if he saves the Uta, I'll still be able to pop. Or if he blocks with something else, I'll still be able to pop the Uta. This is the math and what I'm thinking in my head. Do y'all think that I choose to do the smart thing and what it is I just explained to y'all? Hell no. I actually decided to do some extraterrestrial stuff out of this world. I don't even know what I was thinking. Bro, y'all about to see this, but I wound up making a play here, and this whole entire turn made me really bad. It was this turn right here. If I had to, I almost want to pause the video. If I had to evaluate anything whatsoever that it made me really want to say, yeah, I suck and I need to change it up, it would have been this turn right here. Because not only do I make the misplay of not reducing the Uda, I go ahead and summon the Ezo and actually hit the Vista, and then after playing the Vista, I play the Bonnie and actually hit the Law. I'm like, oh my Chrysler. And in my head, I'm thinking, well, if I just hit with this, then there's a small chance I hit with this. But I had already seen all my laws. I didn't think I was about to see that sun gun, and there he was, the last flipping card. I tried playing it off like I ain't have it, because I'm like, oh, yeah. Oh, no. This is where I grab. No. This is, no, okay, now I remember where it is. I swag jacked, y'all. This is where I swag jacked. I should have summoned that Luffy. If I summon this Luffy, I win this game. But because I'm, again, a nut-up artist, I hope you can say it on YouTube, I wind up summoning the Vista so that I can shambles, and instead of summoning the Luffy, I summon a restand. Y'all. I got 3 life. One, I think like 3 cards in the hand at this time, and one of them's a 2K counter. And one of them's 1,000, and then I wound up topping the two 2Ks out of life. If I would have summoned this Luffy on this turn and just let him try and kill me, I wouldn't have died. I swing back in, I win. But again, that ain't what happened. So he winds up going in, swing. I take both those lives. I'm like, cool. Then he plays another Uda. I've only got the one. I could summon the Luffy, but I had no way of playing another Luffy or restanding Luffy or being able to go in for the attack. So I was hoping that the Bonnie would find me another restand law, because that's all I truly needed was a restand law. And that's why I don't understand why I played that a turn early and not secure the bag. I completely gave the bag away. I threw that move. I took it, chucked that sun gun down the river and watched it float down. That's what had happened. If y'all, in case y'all wondering, this is me swag jacking. But at any rate, I'm throwing up my moves. I'm trying to figure out what it is that I want to do. I really don't see no out for myself, because he's already put his foot so far up my. I say that because, again, I'm trying to keep this as PG as possible until I can figure out where it is I can go with this move. At any rate, I try and search, maybe see if I can come off of that restand law off the top. I do not get it off the top. I'm hurt. I'm really hurt. I ain't getting no extra blockers neither. I think I did get it like a page, and that was it. But again, me and him just sitting there, and I'm just like sitting in my woes like, dang, bro, why didn't I do this in a reverse order? Why didn't I give all this to this and do all this to that and all this to that? And you know what was actually funny? Y'all want to hear the more worst part? I should have just, I couldn't have just summoned the Luffy. I would have had the Shambles Luffy onto board early. Like before I did anything, I would have had the Shambles Luffy onto board by taking back the Reese. I could have won, y'all. I could have won this turn. And I didn't because I'm god awful. And I'm just bad at the game. Because oh my no, I didn't even see that line of play now until just this moment. That's incredible. Yeah, so anyway, this is just how not to play law. That's what this video actually should have been titled. I might chum this thumbnail now. Yeah, the camera get a little bump there, but you know what I mean? I try and play my way out of this. I get a beige and I'm like, maybe, possibly. Yo, y'all, don't play law like this. Do not play law like this, okay? Like this is just a perfect example of what not to do. This is just an incredible example of what to know. Yo, bro, you gotta realize how many times I gave up the bet. I know y'all see this, right? I ain't the only one. I know y'all see this. I know y'all I don't even know if I should post this. This is embarrassing. Actually, you know what? We're gonna delete this. We're gonna delete this whole thing. This never happened. Welcome to the channel. We're gonna start off from the beginning. We're gonna greet the channel with another video. Y'all have a super blessed, amazing day. No, I'm just playing. I'm still gonna upload this. But yeah, man, he go in on me. He starts to swing. I try and decide what it is that I want to do, how it is I want to get out of this. I'm just stuck in a ruck and a chuck. You know, I try and take the block. I try and take the block. I try and take the discard, but the map ain't there for me. It ain't mapping. I just completely swag jag, y'all. And looking back at it now, that would have been so cool to just bounce the restand to go ahead and replay the Luffy, give Luffy the 2, swing with the 8, use 5 for the restand, put one more down on Luffy, swing for the 9th game, and I swag jagged it. We even discussed how I swag jag afterwards. Oh my goodness. Hey man, thank y'all for watching. I appreciate y'all coming through. Go ahead and leave a like, a comment, a follow, a subscription, or something. You know, anything you want to throw for the game. Make me feel real good in the bed. Y'all have a good one.